everybody. It's me, Timmy Flyers Guy. And yes, I still woke up today, and I am still a Philadelphia Flyers fan. Welcome to the Orange and Black Recap. I'm your host, Timmy Flyers Guy. Last night, Philadelphia Flyers faced off against the Dallas Stars. This game did not go the way we planned it to go. But what are you gonna do, you know? First period, Flyers give up the first goal. Second period, Dallas takes a 2-0 lead. Third period, Dallas takes a 3-0 lead. And they score another goal. It's 4-0. And I'm not going to complain about Jason Robertson. I'm not going to stick out of Couturier's hand. Because I'm not going to dignify myself by getting upset about that. Because, you know, the ref didn't see it. It wasn't called. I'm not going to get mad about it. I know Jason Robertson probably accidentally did it. Probably didn't even know he did it. But I don't really care. And I'm not going to get into a beef with Jason Robertson. Because there's nothing really to get upset about. It is what it is. It just seemed to happen. And if he were to cheap-shotted one of our players, or injured one of our players, I'd probably be mad. But all we did was knock the stick out of Couturier's hands. Yes, it was a dirty move, but I gotta agree, it was effective. I'm not gonna go on here and say Jason Robertson's a dirty player, because he's a highly skilled player. He's a smart player, and what he did last night was very smart. And I give him credit for that.
What are you doing? Stay away from those stands. Stay away from those stands, okay?
Flyers were down 4-0. Christian Dvorak got the only goal for the Flyers. And Dallas took a 5-1 lead. Flyers lose to the Dallas Stars 5-1. Like I said in my post, I showed no fear last night. I went into this game showing no fear. Yeah, Flyers Flyers did not have a good night last night. Flyers, they got beat really bad. I gotta be honest with you. But like I said, I went to last night's game with no fear, no regrets, because that's just how I roll. I have no fear, I have no regrets. Well, I have courage, and I have no regrets. And like I said, no matter what would happen, I would still wake up today a Philadelphia Flyers fan. I am still wearing my hat in an act of defiance to the critics, the haters, the trolls, the bots, and the people that try to discourage people's dreams. When I wear this hat, it's a symbol of defiance. It's a symbol of courage, and it's a symbol of no fear. Last night was a tough loss. Last night was a tough loss. But I'm not going to sit here and make excuses. I'm not going to sit here and question myself and question being a fan. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, this morning I woke up. I didn't wake up sad. I didn't wake up upset. I didn't wake up making excuses. I woke up today, got in my wheelchair, got ready to do this video, watched a couple shows on TV, and I forgot all about what happened last night. But deep in my mind, this game is not without a lost cause. In fact, this loss just fueled my fire. And I hope this loss fueled the fire in this Flyers team. And I know what you're going to say. We're not a contender. We're not a contender. We're not a contender. We're not a contender. And I get it. Maybe we're not a contender. But can you really determine that after one game? Can you really determine how sick you'll be after getting one COVID shot or one flu shot? Can you determine if the sun will come out tomorrow? Can you determine if the sun will come out tomorrow? If it rains one day? Or can you determine if there will be, or can you determine if there will be a new hope? What I'm saying is, predictions mean nothing. Predictions are words. There's going to be people that think they're psychics and they can predict all this about the Philadelphia Flyers. Yes, many times they were right on their predictions. But sooner or later, one time you'll be wrong. You just never know. But like you said, you can't predict if your next day is going to be a good day or a bad day. You can't predict that there will be traffic on I-95. You can't predict that there will be a snowstorm. Well, you can predict these things, but you can't determine it in a prediction. You see, I make predictions all the time. They don't always come true. So you can't predict the outcome of something just from one bad experience. Believe me, look at me. Look at me. Seriously. If I go around thinking, if today is a nice day, will tomorrow be a better day? I can't always think that. You know, my ways of thinking are quite unorthodox. You know who had an unorthodox way of thinking? Isaac Newton, Albert Einstein, Martin Luther King. They were all dreamers. They thought differently. They thought outside the box. And I'm going to say it right now. I will continue to support my team. I will continue to wear this hat. I will continue to ignore what people say about my team. Mostly negative. I will ignore all the negativity. I will ignore all the doubt. And I will ignore the dissension of people that are trying to set this team up for failure. Because let me tell you something. You can say everything under the sun about what you think about my hockey team. You can insult me. You can call me delusional. You can call me a loser. But let me tell you something. That will not affect my heart, my determination, and my passion for this hockey team. I don't care if you think I'm crazy. I don't care if you think I'm out of my mind. Let me tell you something. Sometimes in this world, when you think outside the box, sometimes you have to be a little, sometimes you have to be out of your mind. Sometimes you gotta be a little crazy if you want to achieve, your dream, and you want to achieve your goals. You see, no matter what people say about my team, whether we're not a contender, or we're just a bad team, or we don't have talent, that fuels my fire. That fuels my fire. And I don't care if you're an announcer, if you're an analyst, I don't care. Whatever you say fuels my fire. Whatever you say makes me stronger. I will not give up on this team. And I don't care what people say. You know, back in 2011, I got so upset and depressed after the Flyers' elimination from the playoffs at the hands of the Bruins. I didn't want to go outside that day. I didn't want to face everybody. But let me tell you something. I am too damn old and too damn stubborn to care what people think. Enough is enough. I'm not going to be afraid of what people think anymore. Years ago, after a loss, I didn't want to go outside, and I didn't want to face anybody. Because I was scared about what people think. You know what they say? The older you get, the more stubborn you get, and the older you get, the more confident you get, the more determined you get, and the more passionate you get. Honestly, to me, when I age, I don't look at it as I'm getting old. I look at it as a way of life. I look at it as another chapter in my life. I look at it as a way of my passion, my love, and my support for my hockey team will continue to grow. I am too damn old and too damn stubborn to complain. And I am too damn old and too damn stubborn to care what people think. And I'm too damn old and too damn stubborn to be depressed over a sport. I am 38 years old, going on 39, and I'll be 40 years old next year. And I don't have time for excuses. I don't have time to make excuses. I'm getting older. I'm getting stronger. And the older I get, the more passionate I get. And the older I get, the more stubborn I get. So say what you want about my team, because I still woke up today hopeful. I still woke up today determined. And I still woke up today with fire in my eyes and fire in my soul. And I refuse to give in, and I refuse to give up. And that's all I gotta say about that. Last night's game, we got our asses cooked. We got our asses kicked last night. I'll admit that. But I'm willing to admit when I've been defeated. But even after we're defeated, I will still get up, and I will still look at you in defiance. And I still believe in this hockey team, and I believe that this loss will fuel their fire, because I know it's already fueled my fire, and I refuse to let that fire get put out. Guys, thank you for joining me. Tough loss last night. I will see you guys on Friday when I recap the Philadelphia Flyers St. Louis Blues game against. And yes, I am still going to watch the Philadelphia Flyers. Thank you for asking. So, right today I'm just going to sit back, relax, take a little break, and get ready for Thursday. Sometimes as a fan, you just need a little break. I'm going to use this break to relax, recharge, and get refocused for Thursday night's game. I'll see you guys next time.